I regret marrying her.
Absolutely. I said to her in one of my text messages to her, because she didn't respond because I kept asking her, why did you file for divorce? And she wouldn't say anything. I tried to reach her mom. Her mom would not respond either.
Hold up. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that this man, Simon, regrets marrying Portia? Now, I gotta ask, right? Why does he regret marrying this woman? And what did he do wrong? Because the majority of us men, we always think that there was something that we did wrong, or we think that there's something that we could have done better. Now, I have a strong feeling that we're about to learn something here, fellas. Now, some of us already know this, but some of us need this lesson. So, let's get back into this video and have this conversation. Make sure you join this conversation. Comment your thoughts under this video, like the video, then subscribe to the channel because I'm posting daily content. Again, this is going to be a very important conversation. So let's get into it. Here we go.
You regret marrying her.
Absolutely. I said to her in one of my text messages to her, because she didn't respond because I kept asking her, why did you file for divorce? And she wouldn't say anything. I tried to reach her mom. Her mom would not respond either. I later figured out this felt like a coup. When I don't know if you're familiar with. I'm familiar. I say it because I'm from Nigeria, and that we were ruled at one point by the.
I think what he's trying to say is he got robbed. He didn't see this coming. He fell for the okie doke. He slipped on the banana peel. He fell for it, fellas. Here's the thing. Here's the crazy thing that happens. This usually happens to all of us at least once. The question is, when does this happen? Right? Meaning there's a woman that you're really into for whatever reason, right? You're really into her, but she's only pretending with you. As you get older, you'll see that the more success you have, the more willing she is to get over on you because, I mean, she might be looking for a retirement plan. Let's continue.
Military. And so every so often when you want to change leadership, the president, you stage a coup.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I was totally blindsided. I was no member of her family, whether on the mother's side or on the father's side, reached out to me. And the only person I actually reached out to was her mom. And, she didn't respond. And so I essentially sent her a text message. I said this was a $5 million rehab project that I took on.
I want to feel like it's raining on me. Okay.
Oh my God. $5 million? This guy's a ding dong. This guy's a ding dong. Now, listen, again, I understand, right? You look at her, you think, man, the miracles of modern science. Oh my gosh, I got me one, right? I got me a trophy. And listen, again, when it comes to the miracles of modern science, women laying on the table, women completely getting themselves rebuilt, recarved, carved up, cut up, reshaped, right? You think that, okay, cool, you know what? I'm going to get me one of those and I'm going to have her because she going to be mine. And then you realize, wait a minute, I was just renting her?
To pay a prostitute so she leaves when we're done, rather than sit here and put a bunch of money into a chick and then.
Yep, pretty much.
She never shared her concerns or issues with me before filing for divorce. If you're married, I've been married quite a bit. I think I understand a little bit about the dynamics of. I should understand a little bit about the dynamics of a relationship. You discuss issues and say, "Hey, if this does not change or something does not happen, this is what might come of it."
Yes, he's correct. The dynamics of a relationship, except for the fact that this was probably a sugar baby that should have stayed in the sugar baby role. You weren't supposed to upgrade her. That's the lesson, fellas. Do not upgrade the sugar baby. Leave the sugar baby in the sugar baby role. Let's continue.
We never had those discussions, and I'm happy to share with you text messages where I was essentially blindsided by the
I,
divorce filing.
I was actually going to ask you if this was something that you saw coming, if conversations had been had prior. What do you think or what do you think Portia's reason was to file for divorce?
I think I was targeted.
In what
Uh,
way?
I was targeted from day one for financial reasons. When I filed for divorce from my previous, ex-wife, she was in my DM praying for me. And I think I was in a vulnerable position at that time, and I entertained it, and so it just kind of snowballed from there.
Mhm.
Getting engaged in 30 days. I mean, who does that? I was out of my 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 goddamn mind.
What? This man said he got engaged in 30 days? Fellas, come on. Come on, fellas. Look, I get it. You may think that it's love at first sight, but it's not love at first sight for her. It is not love at first sight for her. In fact, what this woman was looking for was a retirement plan, and she got it. He called it a coup. I'm calling it a robbery. Other men are looking at it and saying, I am not interested in marriage. No way, no how. Now, the messed up part about this is he is thinking that he did something wrong. He thought that there was something that he could potentially change. He did not realize why this woman was there in the first place, why this woman was willing to play this role so good. Fellas, I'm gonna keep telling you guys this because I learned this the hard way. Older women have been through so much to where they know the game.
I said, because I get you have options. You're handsome, you're successful, you will have options forever. So it really is in your hands, your fate. So you can tell me I'm great all you want, but you're not pursuing me, and I know why.
They know the game. They know exactly what to say. They know exactly what to do. They know how to suck, and they know how to make love. Yes, they do. Listen, fellas, I want y'all to understand. Women know what to do. They know what to do to get you to do what they want you to do. Now, here are the reasons. She either wants something from you or she's really into you. If she's really into you, yes, she will be putting her all into whatever she's doing with her jaws. She will be putting her all into it. The other thing is, if she sees that there is a retirement plan that she could potentially get, oh my God. We're talking about there is no such thing as loyalty. This is why you keep hearing men say, you know what? The woman that I got everything with, that's the woman that I want to keep. The only problem is, how does she start to act? How does that woman start to treat you? Does she treat you like the king that you are? Or is she constantly trying to bring you down? That's what you got to really pay attention to. And I know it's hard because a lot of us want to be in relationships. We want that one woman. But where we go wrong is we're thinking that we're doing something wrong. And what we did wrong was we chose the wrong woman. We chose the woman that we thought looked good. I'm going to say this, fellas. We looked at her, we seen what she looked like, and I'm going to say, thank God for the miracles of modern science, because I'm sure this is what initially drawed him in. Basically looking at her and seeing, oh my gosh, look at that body, look at the hair, look at the teeth, look at the makeup. Oh my gosh, I got to have her. I'm sure that's what he's thinking, because when I look at social media, I look at the followers and I'm like, damn, okay. I'm not the only person that thinks she's attractive. I am not the only person that thinks that you can get her and this is going to be your personal trophy. Fellas, this is a situation where I'm looking at it and saying, just based on the age, because I believe he's 61, 62, right? And she's 44. So that lets you know right there that that's the age gap. On top of that age gap, You got to understand where women are. They're looking for a retirement plan. Now, it looked like she actually had it, but she executed it. She didn't just have it, she executed it. Now, $5 million. The question is going to be, is she going to spend it all on hair and makeup and accessories and clothes? Or is she actually going to invest this money and make sure that she never has to work again, right? The majority of women who get money from men like this, they tend to just blow it on hair and makeup and clothes, right? But I'm wondering who she actually had in her corner, who was coaching her through it. Could it have been her mom? Could it have been her dad? Because this man said he reached out to the family and the family did not reach back. Now, I'm not surprised by that, because maybe this guy thought that he got her based on his looks, or he got her based on anything other than he has a lot of money. I don't think he understood that he has money and that women are targeting him. Fellas, when I talk about reinventing yourself, getting your mind together, getting your body together, getting your finances together, the one thing that this guy brought up that we all have to learn from is he was in a vulnerable state. He was in such a vulnerable state that he made the ultimate mistake in marrying a woman he had no business marrying. No business marrying. And a lot of us will make that same decision. When you have your mind, your body, and your finances together, life is a little bit easier. I get it. He does not want to pay this woman what they say, allegedly $40,000 a month. I'm sure he doesn't want to pay that, but I'm sure he learned an expensive lesson, especially about modern American women. Women are following this trend, and then they're wondering why men don't want to get in relationships, why men definitely don't want to get married. But we constantly keep hearing women say that men are trash or that men are playing games. This was the ultimate game, and she's lucky that this man didn't have a certain crash out in him, because there's no telling what this man would have been willing to do to her and her family and any and everybody involved. Let's just say she is extremely lucky that she got off on this. But it makes me think, man, some people are willing to risk it all because they have nothing to lose. This is what you have to think about, especially when you get yourself together. You have to think that there are people who look and say, you know what? The reward is much higher than the risk, because what do I have to lose? Again, fellas, I think there was a lot of lessons learned here. I hope you learned them. As a matter of fact, leave your biggest lesson, in case I missed something. Leave your biggest lesson that you've learned from this man in making this ultimate mistake. Leave your comments under this video. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.